2 swim is done. That was better. Well, hold on. There we go. That was better and worse than last week. Last week I did like 380 yards. This week I got over 1,000, somewhere in the 1,000 range, which is great. That feels really good. I also was playing around with not just doing the front crawl, because that's where the breathing gets hard. And so I was doing more of the breaststroke and really just trying to get familiar with being in the water a little bit better. And so I kept alternating back and forth between the two. About a third of the way in, that sucked. That middle third was brutal, but started off feeling good and definitely finished off feeling even better. So week 1 swim is down. So one of the things that I want to still try and do while I'm on this prep over this next year is maintain as much muscle as I can. As much as I respect these guys who do these kinds of races and do them actively, professionally, they do them all the time. It's not really a desirable physique for me. I was a skinny guy. I'm by no means massive, but I don't want to lose more than I have to as far as everything that I've built over the last few years. And so for now, for the first few months, I'm still going to be doing 3 days of strength training in addition to 3 days of my tri training. And then once the weather turns, then we're going to switch that up and we're going to do 6 days a week of tri training. And thankfully, because I've got this little basement set up, that means in my evenings I can still sneak in some good upper body workouts and do my best to maintain some muscle mass. And so it's going to be a lot of time, but it's more enjoyable than watching TV in the evening anyway. And yeah, my wife and I can work out together down here, and it'll be good time spent together. So we're still going to keep doing as much strength training as we can over the next 3 months and then swapping it out from there. Alright, so it's 7:30 a.m. Because yesterday was Thanksgiving, I did not go ride. I wanted to, but it just didn't work out from a timing perspective. So just got done lifting, and before everybody else wakes up, I'm going to go see if I can get into half an hour on the bike. Before I end this video, I want to talk to you guys actually about a style concept. And if you were on my newsletter, then you would have already heard about this last week. And if you're not, then click this link up here. You can take the archetype quiz and it'll get you on my mailing list. But one of the things that I discovered already into this prep is I want to look like an amateur. And let me explain that a little bit more. Okay, so I bought the swimming gear that I need. I bought a cap, I bought some good tri goggles that are a little bit more open and everything, and then I bought a pair of trunks. And I'm so bad at swimming that I don't want to look like I think I know what I'm doing, because sending a signal of I'm a swimmer, I have the gear, I know what I'm doing, and then my capacity to actually do that, there's such a strong disconnect that to me, that makes me feel incredibly uncomfortable. Now, there are plenty of people who that doesn't matter, and that's great, that's fine. And honestly, if I needed that gear, I need the goggles. If I needed that other gear at this early stage, then I would be doing it anyway. But because I don't yet, because I'm still at a very beginning and a very early stage, to me, I can be more present, I can focus more on what my technique is, I can improve better, and I can enjoy the experience more if I don't have to worry about, and it's not always nagging in the back of my head, this dissonance of sending a signal through my clothing that I'm at one level of mastery or expertise when my demonstrable skill set is so obviously the opposite. And so this is another good example of the fact that there are no... Style is a tool, appearance is a tool, clothing is a tool, and you want it to get the job done, whether that job is functional or it is a form-based job. And so for me, the job that I want it to do, the signal that I want it to send is don't pay attention to me. I don't want anybody else in the gym even paying attention to me at all. And if you do happen to pay attention to me, then I just want there to be congruence between where I am and where it looks like I think I am. Again, because for me in my own head, that's where I can be the most comfortable. That's where I can enjoy my participation in this the most. So I want you to think about style even for yourself within that context of sometimes we think we always want to send the best signals. We want to look the best. We want to look the most accomplished. And there are plenty of times that we don't. And there are plenty of other times that we think we want to look X, because most of the time you do want to look X, but plenty of times you actually do want to look Y. And I want you guys to be able to think about your style in that context. So, good week this week. I'm excited for this next week. I don't know how many times I'm going to keep saying I'm excited, but I am. I genuinely look forward to this each and every week. And so we're gonna see how week number 3 goes. So I'll talk to you guys on the next video.